If you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe and become part of this community. Oh, and also, go cop that fresh merch and listen to my new songs in the description. It's Lil Uzi Vert. Uzi is back, and apparently the Pink Tape is coming pretty soon. That's what he said at Rolling Loud. Today we're going to take a look at Lil Uzi's latest update on the Pink Tape and at the snippets that he shared with us at Rolling Loud, and that also might have some impact on the Pink Tape. So let's jump straight into this. Real quick, if you don't want to listen to this, make sure to skip 20 seconds into the future, but you can now sign up for my free newsletter with the first link in the description. It comes every Sunday and details everything that's been happening in hip-hop over the past week, so make sure to do that. And also follow me on TikTok. I'm posting on there daily. You don't want to miss out on that. Now let's get into the video. So Rolling Loud LA California happened this past weekend, March 3rd to March 5th. Yesterday I dropped the video on the news that we got from Cardi with the new snippet, the Rockstar single, stuff like that. So if you're a Cardi fan, make sure to go check out yesterday's video. A lot of detail in there also concerning DJ Swamp Izzo. But today we got to take a look at Lil Uzi, because he obviously also gave us some new info and gave us some updates on the Pink Tape that are definitely relevant, so we got to take a look at them. First of all, I want to say that it's March now, March 8th, if I'm not mistaken, and Uzi said in that group chat, a lot of y'all said it's fake, still don't have any, like, concrete evidence that it is actually fake or real or neither of those, but he said, and there were the rumors that he was going to drop in February. Apparently, that didn't happen because we're in March and we still don't got the Pink Tape, but that being said, he's still supposed to, start a tour this month, even though that might get a little bit delayed. I dropped a video called Pink Tape Delayed a couple of days ago, like a week ago. Then I go over the reasons why that might be. But now we got to take a look forward, because he did say some stuff about the Pink Tape. So let's look at what he said. So while performing, he at one point directly addresses the Pink Tape, which obviously the fans were pretty excited about. And here is what he said specifically. He said, "I do make y'all wait a long time for music, and I'm so sorry. I thought that shit was cool before, but that shit is lame. I'm putting the final touches on Pink Tape, and I promise, I made a lot of promises in my life, but this time, I promise." So at least he's aware of the situation that, like, the fans are in right now and that the Pink Tape is in right now by giving us so many different release dates. I mean, Don Cannon at the end of last year said that it was still going to be dropping 2022. Then we got that February rumor. Then, just when a rock is just going off and we're thinking he got to capitalize off of that. Now the Watch This remix is going crazy. So we thought that might be a reason. We thought the Super Bowl with the Eagles was going to be a big reason why he should be dropping in February. But he did say he apologizes for giving us so many promises and never coming through on them. But this time he promises. Obviously, he didn't give us a concrete date. He just said he's putting the final touches, the finishing touches on the Pink Tape. That might mean the album is recorded. That might mean the album is done and it's now going through mastering and mixing to kind of get the full package out of that. We don't know exactly. If you do have some sort of, inside information, please let me know in the comments and let the fans know in the comments, because that's always very interesting if we do have somebody that's like, oh, I saw this in this group chat and his producer posted this, whatever. So make sure to do that if you have that type of information. But for now, it seems like we're at least not that far, off from the Pink Tape. At least it's going to be dropping, I'm guessing, either late March, early April, something like that. I mean, the tour also got to start at some point, and we did have it slated out to be, rolling out in March. Obviously, we don't have any official information on the tour yet, so maybe it's not going to be March, maybe it's going to be April, May, and before the tour, the album's got to drop, because that would just be unfair to the people that go to the shows before the album drops, because they don't get to see the new music performed live. Also, I wanted to mention that he did perform a couple of snippets on there, and those are actually pretty cool. Maybe you've seen the one where he says, "I'll make a city girl believe in Satan." That was a big one that people were talking about, and that's a bar, bro. That was hard. Also, the one, he also performed stuff like Of Course, so like the leak that's like 5 years old or something like that, which was definitely cool to see. Maybe we'll get it one day, maybe we won't. Maybe it was just like a fun thing to do because he knows the fans love it. But also one where he apparently shouts out Playboy Cardi. Specifically, we got one bar on there where he raps, "Shout out to Cardi, we don't talk hardly, but that's where my heart be." So it seems like he wants to be, apparently they're not that close, but they're still like, kind of the two heads of this new generation, or like the two big bosses artists that are in the game right now when it comes to also influencing this new sound. I mean, they were the first ones that really did like the rage style on a mainstream commercial level. Obviously not the first ones that did it, but the first ones that also allowed these new artists. I'm talking about the Yeats and the Destroy Lonelys and the Ken Carsons and all those people to kind of break through on the level that they did. So I like that. At least it's like peaceful. It's like peaceful. It's not rivalry, but you know what I'm saying. It's like peaceful between the two. So maybe out of all the snippets that he performed, so of course this Cardi one and also the Make a City Girl Believe in Satan. I think there was also one that was a little bit harder, where there was like it was like a rock type style thing or something like that. Maybe those are gonna be on the pink tape, but we just don't know. It's so scarce, the information that we get from Uzi about the pink tape. At least he's now directly addressing it, because that's not something that he's done in the past. It's always just been like in his bio and like Don Cannon talking about it and stuff like that. Don Cannon recently also said that Uzi recorded over 700 songs for the pink tape. So I'm hoping that we're only getting the best out of those 700 songs, because I mean, Uzi is someone that does work like that. He just pumps out a lot of volume of music, and maybe we'll get like the top 20, you know, tracks that were out of those 700 that make it on the album and then eventually become the pink tape. So I'm guessing I'll drop a video talking about my expectations for the pink tape, because this thing, I mean, apparently he's also rolling with the name pink tape. There's also something I want to add, because a lot of y'all were saying you don't like the name, or like it sounds like cheap or something like that. But to me, the name pink tape has become so infamous over the past couple of weeks and months that he's got to drop it under. It's kind of with Eternal Take. You know, when Eternal Take got teased, it was like, oh, is it going to be called Eternal Take? Is it going to be something else? And then it dropped, and Eternal Take was like this infamous name that then made it the album that it is. So you know, he got to do the same thing with the pink tape, you know. And I think that that's kind of the same situation that he's in right now, because a lot of people know it under the name pink tape, and it's kind of like this mysterious thing out there. So he definitely got to drop it under the name pink tape. I don't see any other way that he could go with this. Yeah, the pink tape is pretty important for Uzi, pretty important for his career. He's now riding high on the hype wave of Just Wanna Rock and the Watch This Plug and Be remix. So it's only going to be interesting to see where he takes this from here and if he can maintain that. I recently did a poll, or like asked y'all a question on the YouTube community tab, asking who will replace Drake, because I also recently dropped the video on that. And a lot of y'all, it was like a tie between Cardi and Uzi, and a lot of y'all said Uzi. So the pink tape is definitely going to prove which one it'll be. Like, it's going to be pink tape against Narcissist or Music or whatever Cardi's album will be called, to see who will be the new Drake. Obviously, that's just like a hypothetical, but I'm just saying it's definitely going to be interesting to see. So that's it for now. That's it for the update on the pink tape by Lil Uzi Vert. Make sure to go check out the merch bar below this video to grab your Ben's Music hoodie. You can get 20% off with the code TrueFan, so make sure to do that, and you're supporting your boy and this whole YouTube channel. So thank y'all for that. To the people that already purchased, now I want to know what you think about this though. Are you excited for the pink tape? What do you think all this new information means, and where do you see Uzi headed with this? All of your thoughts and theories on this, please let me know in the comments down below. If you watched this video to the end and liked it, and you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that like button, and go follow my social media, and most importantly, join my Discord in the description. Until the next one, you'll have an incredible day, and y'all take care.